So first of all, let me give you all those IT requirements which are there in Hyse. So maybe that would be useful for you so that you can actually go and apply for that. Okay, so we have a company known as IntiQ Solutions, which is taking up .NET profiles, like who the candidates who got trained on .NET, they can actually go and apply as a fresher here. So you'll be having three rounds, like aptitude round, a bit of technical round, and then you'll be into HR round. So this is the IntiQ Solutions, and they are giving salary of around 2.5 to 3 lakhs per annum, and it's a full-time employment, and they don't have any bond, so you can actually apply for this if you are a .NET trained person. And we have Carbini Tech. So in this Carbini Tech, there are two departments. One is SAP department and one is non-SAP department. In non-SAP, all the other departments apart from SAP comes up, and in SAP you have all those five departments, right? In SAP we have PICO, FICO, and the others also. Whatever are under SAP, you will be having it like ABAP, Fiori, PP, SD, and PICO. And non-SAP, you will be getting it as .NET, Web Development, Python, SQL, Power BI, Splunk, and Azure. So all these departments comes under non-SAP, and you can actually go for uh, this company if you are trained in different types of departments, and they pass out here, they're considering it from 18 to 21 with minimum of 60% in their graduation. So they're looking for freshers as well as the experience, and the location is Hyderabad itself, and they have a salary given up to 2.5, like 1.8 to 2.5 for freshers, and experience depending upon the market standards. So you can actually go for this also. I'll give you the link, guys, for having this. I mean, for receiving a call from IT department, you can actually go to this link and apply. Okay, I pinged you in the chat box. And there is another company, Script B. So Script B, as of now, it is taking up those trained freshers who are with Spring Boot and microservices. So even you can actually have this zero to zero experience also, but at least if you have knowledge on Spring Boot and microservices, that would be useful for you to get into this company, which is known as Script B. And the salary they are providing is like 15K for the first 6 months, and then after that they will be having 20K to 30K from the seventh one. And guys, this company is having service agreement of around 2 years. So that is where this getting deferred. So for 30,000 they'll taking 2 years of yours, and you will have to be bond with the company till 2 years. You cannot leave the company before 2 years until unless you have any other emergency purpose, and you will have to again pay some amount to them as a penalty, and then you can leave the company. And there is another company, Signity. Signity is also taking up the freshers, and they are also having 2020, 21, 22 batch, and they need on JavaScript and HTML, CSS, and Bootstrap also. So they are providing salary of around 3.5 LPA, and in training period you'll be getting 10,000, and this is actually work from home, and the basic branch is from Noida. So maybe after lockdown or whenever they call you, you have to travel back to Noida. So this is all about the companies at Hyse. As of now, we have all these clients. So you can actually go to that sheet, and then you can fill up for that company which you are interested, and you will be receiving the call from Hyse team. So that is about the companies. Now we will actually have a one-to-one session. So it would be useful for you and for me to give you some feedback on how you actually introduce yourself. Okay. Hi, Lokesh.
Hi, ma'am.
Yes, Lokesh. Can
Yes,
you introduce me? I mean, sorry, introduce you to me.
ma'am.
Yes, Lokesh. Just tell me. I mean, where did you do your college, and what is your percentage there? Then tell me about your family, your strengths, weakness.
Okay, ma'am. I'm Lokesh, ma'am. Hello.
Yes, Lokesh.
I'm Lokesh, studying final year BTech CSC branch in Jagan's College of Engineering.
Mm-hmm.
My native place Anvi Kandrika, Chedarla Mandal, Nellore district. My father name is Srinivasulu, working as farmer. My mother name is Nagmani, working as homemaker. I have one brother.
Okay.
I have completed my SSC ZPHS High School in Adrapalli with 80.8 percentage aggregate. I have completed my intermediate Igna Junior College, Padalakur with 85% aggregate.
Hmm.
Mm, That's it, ma'am.
Yeah. Okay, Lokesh. See, now everything, the general points, whatever I asked, you have put it in your words. That is good, but you have to add it more. See, when somebody asks you to introduce yourself, when the HR asks you to introduce yourself, then you
Okay,
have to
ma'am.
at least take 2 minutes
Okay,
to put all those words, whatever you know. You have to show your style, how you speak. You have to show your body language, how strong you are, how confident you are. The way you look at HR and speak about yourself, that shows how much confident you are.
okay, ma'am.
Okay, so these all points do include, and take 2 minutes at least, write some more lines on your introduction part. Tell
Okay, ma'am.
them like how well you can be a leader, like if you do some activities in the college, you can put up those points and say that I did this, that is how I understood that I have those leadership skills, that is how I understood I can manage a team. And
Okay,
you can actually put some points like I play well, and that is where I actually learned how can a team can be built up, how can
okay,
we support each other. Like that, you can actually give your strengths as an example, putting up or some examples of your life, however you how have you got up to this point and all.
okay, ma'am.
Okay, take 2 minutes of everyone, take 2 minutes of your time for your self introduction part.
Okay.
Yeah. Like, can I have Sri Lakshmi unmuted, please? Sri Lakshmi, are you there?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Sri Lakshmi.
Hello,
Can you
ma'am.
introduce yourself?
Okay, ma'am. My name is Sri Lakshmi.
Mm-hmm.
Recently, I completed my MBA in Annamacharya Institute of Technology and Sciences with specializations of finance and HR side.
Okay.
I have I introduced my family details. I have one mother and sister. My sister was studying in intermediate
Mm-hmm.
in Tirupati. My hobbies are reading books and listening music.
Okay.
My family is my strength,
Okay.
and my goal is to get a job in reputed company and develop my skills and knowledge in their company.
Okay. Okay. So that is great, Lakshmi. Actually, you have put your introduction part very basic. So, and there are like some points where you have to check on your check on the
Yes,
part
ma'am.
used, like was, where, is. If you are using the present, you have to use it as is. My sister is currently studying in where and so and so, but you
Yeah,
used
okay,
was.
ma'am.
Just check that line. And when
Okay,
I
ma'am.
asked you when I call your name itself, I understood that you're Sri Lakshmi. So you need not to introduce yourself again, saying that I am Sri Lakshmi. So you can actually step
Okay.
on stating that I am here to get a position in this company, and then you can go on stating the lines.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, so these 2 points, and you said my family is a strength. Yeah, that is good, but that you need not to speak about that point to the HR,
Yeah,
because
okay, ma'am.
that would be a weakness there. So if they say, what would you choose between a company and a family, and you already said that family is my strength, so the answer would be family itself. So they'll not try to drag it more on that. So try to take out that point from that block. Okay.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, you're welcome, Silakshmi. Please try to build more strong. Yeah, those 4 5 lines what you spoke, yeah, that's good. But try to add up more on that. As I said, you can actually add up all those trends and all from your experience, stating that I'm a volleyball player, so I know how to handle the team. I know how to handle the loss. I know how to, if I fail in it, I know how to come up with expression, something like that. Okay, that
Yeah, okay,
that
ma'am. Definitely,
that
I will tell you, ma'am.
yeah, that can actually build up your resume strong and build up yourself strong.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Yeah, thank you, Lakshmi.
Thank you, ma'am.
Hi, Kiran Kumar.
Yeah, hello, ma'am.
Yes, Kiran, so can you just go up introducing
Hello.
yourself? Yes, Kiran, I am able to hear you.
Yeah, okay, ma'am. That means, yeah, okay, ma'am. As you know that my name is B. Kiran Kumar. That means Kiran Kumar, and I am from a very popular city called Bhimavaram, and I completed my matriculation and my plus two in local colleges only. I secured 83% average from those two matriculation and plus two. After that, I was part of mechanical engineering graduation, and I completed it in a reputed government college of Guntur, that means Acharya Nagarjuna University from Guntur, and I completed it with CGPA of 7.92. After that, I want to study. That means I keep trying to study MS in Germany, but as of the COVID situations and as of some personal reasons, that means I have to be here for itself. So after that, that means as I am from a mechanical engineering, uh, but I need to shift my career into IT jobs. So at that time, I self-assess myself that whether I am fit for IT jobs or not. At that time, I came to know that that means to fit into IT company, you have to uh, that means you have to learn some skills like Python or Java and something all that. So that's why I entered into Hyse, and at present I am the part of Python and the data science program in Hyse placements of this curriculum. And when come to my hobbies, that means I want to do some creative things. Like my hobby is to click some photos of something else. I do nature photography pretty well, and my Instagram profile is full of nature photography. And also I do some short films. That means I really want to do something creative. So that was my hobby. When it comes to strengths, I can easily include. That means I can easily include myself into any kind of environment. That is my strength. And when come to my weaknesses, I can't give up easily. uh, that means if any work was not completed in at a time, I can't give up it easily. Due to that, so many health issues also there. That means I don't eat properly because of my work. So for that, I sometimes I face some issues with my health. Although still now I have that weakness, so I have to overcome that weakness. Uh, uh, at now I am here. That means this is all about me, ma'am. That's all, ma'am.
Yeah. Kiran, that is really great. Like you have mentioned almost all the points that are required, and everyone has to have these points actually. So, as Kiran said, there are like 2 points which I want to highlight. So, he introduced himself as a mechanical engineer and took up those IT background. That is all good. and then he came up with the photography hobby. So when he mentioned that he has photography, he didn't leave the point till there. He had dragged it, saying that he has worked on it and he has some pics on it in his profile and all. So that is how you have to prove your hobby. If you just write, my hobby is listening, it doesn't end up there. You have to talk about that, at least one or two lines stating that I love this type of songs. I like you. I used to do this. I mean, the song or director. I mean, music director, which is the most interesting. So you have to show that you really have this hobby. So that is how you have to add that point. I mean, Kiran has already added it. And the next point which he told, my weakness is not giving up easily. Actually, see that line, which is a weakness to him, is good. But see, if that line is used, that weakness point will become the strength to the company. So what company feels is, if he says he's having a weakness to give up the work, which means whatever work I give, he cannot give up, so he will try to complete it in the deadline. So that is how a weakness need to be a profitable to the company. So that is how a weakness need to be built in your resume. So as Kiran, whatever you did is very good. I mean, whatever the lines you used are very good, but I suggest you to go slowly, because each and every line you are going it on a fast mode. Just reduce it for 1 or 2 seconds, it would be better, because the other person who is trying to listen to you will at least give a span of nodding his head or giving a smile to whatever point you give. Okay, just give 1 or 2 seconds between each and every part.
Yeah. Okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am. That is also one of my weaknesses, ma'am, to fast pace of my language. So I have to work on that. Means I have to reduce that also. Okay, thanks, ma'am.
Yes, yes, Kiran. So for this, what you can do is stand in front of the mirror, see to yourself, give expressions for each of the lines whatever you speak, and try giving space between your blocks. So when you look into yourself into the mirror, then you will try to get more confidence, and you will be uh, uh, what do you say, interactive. Okay.
Okay, ma'am. I'll do that and I'll overcome that, ma'am. Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Sure, Kiran, you're welcome. So Javed, hi Javed. Javed, are you there?
Hello? Yeah, hi, ma'am.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yes, Javed. Will you take 2 minutes to introduce yourself?
Yeah, okay. Uh, Hi, this is Javed. I'm from Kadapa. I have completed my graduation in civil engineering. Even though I have completed my graduation in civil engineering, I have knowledge, and I'm interested more into data and visualization. So currently, I'm working as a Power BI developer in Moonstone Infotech Private Limited at Hyderabad. Uh, uh, I have my hobbies.
Sorry, we are losing you. Your voice is disconnecting.
I will.
Yes, yes.
Hello?
Yes,
Hello?
Javed, please go ahead.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, connected. Yeah. In the free time, I want to learn more, and so that I'm uh, trying to learn data science, and in the future I'm trying to move into data science as well. And I think my weakness are I'm more friendly with my coworkers, and I cannot say no to many people. So I think that will be my weakness. And thank you for giving this opportunity to talk about me. Thank you.
You're welcome, Javed. So your thing is very simple. Your resume, I mean, your introduction part is simple, and yeah, all the points are almost covered. But try to include more points on your weakness and strength, as I said, you which could add up to the profit of the company. That would actually, you can actually have it informally also. I mean, you need not to be so much formal in that part. So try to add them in your part. Apart from that, your communication skills and your interaction is good.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much.
You're welcome, Javed.
And
Can we have,
madam, another, you said that there are openings for Power BI, and can you tell me what company is that so that
it
I
is
can?
Carbony Tech. this carbonated.
Carpenter.
So
Okay.
I've pinged you the link, right? You can actually go with the
Yeah,
link.
yeah. Okay,
So I'll try to ping it again in the chat box. Guys, please go for this link and then try to register yourself.
and they are looking for freshers as well, ma'am. One of my friend is also looking on
Yeah, yeah.
that same
They're
role.
actually, see, freshers without a training is a bit difficult, but yes, freshers with training,
Yeah,
you're welcome.
yeah. Okay, ma'am. Thank you very much.
You're welcome, Javed. Thank you so much. Can we have Amrut? Hi, Amrut. Can you please unmute yourself? We'll just have an interaction part. Okay, Amrut actually pinged up saying that. Okay, okay, that's not a problem, Amrut. So he just asked me how to face the manager round whose experience is 2+ years. So the candidate is having 2+ years, right? And he is going into manager round. So manager round, what is this manager round all about? Is it is all about how you manage. So they're gonna check how you manage your skills or how you manage your work or how you manage the situations that are given to you. So in that, generally, when you enter into the room, they'll ask you about your introduction part itself again. So after that, they'll slowly come down to your situations. They'll give you some type of situations and ask, how do you manage it? So for example, they'll ask you something like, see, which superstar fan you are. So you will be saying something like Shahrukh or someone. So they say you, if a movie is released on Friday evening and you are die-hard fan of that, and you have to go to the movie for the first I mean, the first ticket or something. So, and but here in the office, you have a work and which has to be closed by 6 o'clock, and then only you will have to leave it. So, what do you prefer? So, how do you manage this? So, which priority will you be giving it? So, you have to be loyal here. You either have to give priority to the movie or go to the work. So both the ways they have their own judgment. If you say work, they'll treat you as obviously as unloyal. So they say, no, you're lying, because nobody is so such. I mean, a diehard fan cannot give a priority to work. So there they'll catch you. And but if you say, I want to go to the movie, then they'll tell you how. Then how about the work? What will you do with the work? There, how your question gets twisted. So what will you do? Can anyone answer me this question so that I will give you more points on that? So just raise your hand if you want to answer me in this question so that we can actually go one by one. Yes, Kiran, Javed, Srilakshmi, Lokesh, do you want to try? Shravani? Yes, Ramya.
Yeah, ma'am. First, I take a decision for 3 minutes and I divide
Sorry.
which one is prefer, if either movie or work. If work is important as well as urgent, I go to work. If work is not important but urgent, I schedule for managing both. If the
Mhm.
work is not important and not urgent, I go for movie.
Okay. See, as I already told you, the work is important and the deadline
Ma'am,
and I mean, yeah, Kiran. So, oh, no, just a second, Kiran. So, Ramya, as I already told you, the work is important and you have to close it before the deadline, and the deadline is on the Friday itself.
Obviously, I go for work, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. So, yeah, I'll answer
Because
you.
movie
Huh?
movie has not important that day.
Okay, but till now you never missed that movie part. I mean, till now you never missed the going in the first show. you would be breaking your record. So that die-hard fan you are. Okay, we'll give a chance to Kiran. Yes, Kiran.
Yeah, may I listen the question again, ma'am?
So you have your movies. I mean, superstar. I mean, your favorite star movie released on Friday evening, and you're ready to go for it. But at that point of time, you were remembered about the deadline of the project. It is which is going to expire within that evening. So, for which one you will be giving the importance, and how will you manage it?
That means I won't. That means I have. I don't want to think about it, ma'am. That means a movie can wait for tomorrow itself, but a deadline can't. Hence, we have to prioritize the deadline first. That means the work first. Although
Yeah.
I am not a diehard fan of anybody, my question is so simple for it. I just go to work for it. That means work gives us penny, some
Mm-hmm.
pennies. That means it
Uh-huh.
require. That means it gives some penny. That means with that penny we can enjoy the movie tomorrow also. If we cut the work and go to movie, there might be a chance to lose a job, to lose those pennies. And that's all, ma'am. As personal as that's me, as I am personally, I want to answer this question as I don't think about it because I'm not a fan of that means that much fan of anybody. I like movies and I do watch movies, but I'm not that much insisted. That means I that much
Yes.
addicted to movies. So for me, this
Yeah,
question
yeah.
is just a simple question. I will prioritize the work
I
first.
got you. I
That's all,
got
ma'am.
you, Kiran. Sorry for interrupting. But yes, so whatever Kiran had a logic there. He says, if I do the work, I'll get my salary. Then I can enjoy the movie. So that logic has ruled out all the other questions. So that is how you have to catch one or the other point where it says I am important to work, but not my luxuries. But at some or the other point, you have to give your life also as an important part. So whatever you are earning will not be like see at some point you will be losing your entertainment because of work. So there you have to prioritize according to the situation and answer them. So they'll now in this situation it was like logically balanced, and hence Kiran has balanced it. That is fine. But sometimes you will be asked that like your friend has met with an accident and you have to be there in the hospital, but here your deadline is meeting up. So then you have to compare between the life and wealth. So these logics you try to get it. So where I have to give it to the wealth, where I have to give it to the life, when I have to give it to the entertainment. So these logics you try to balance during your managerial round. It would be great for you. I hope I answered Amrut's question. Will that be okay? Do you want me to drag it more? You can actually ping your answer in the chat. I'm waiting for your answer, Amrut. Yeah, thank you so much. So next we'll go with Ramya. Do you want to give me your introduction? Yes, Ramya.
village. It is a small village in Andhra Pradesh. But
Ramya,
now I'm
your voice
staying
is
in Guntur for
breaking.
my studies.
Ramya, I'm unable to hear you.
From JP 6.3 CGPA in the year of 2016, and I had done my diploma from Government Polytechnic College with 96 percentage. So, doing my undergraduation in Electrical and Electronics Engineering from NRI Institute of Technology with 78 percentage. Along with my degrees, I done my
Ramya, I'm really sorry, Ramya. I cannot hear your points also. It's disturbing. I mean, your voice is breaking.
Now it is clear.
Yeah, a bit clear. Fine. You can go ahead now. Like I understood your graduation, undergraduation part. Can just mention your strengths and weakness? Ramya, I'm
Ma'am, it is clear.
yes, Ramya. Yep.
Ma'am, in addition to this, recently I done my AutoCAD course. Now my basic C language course is ongoing. After that, I plan for joining into Python and ECAD courses. I had great enthusiasm for technology since an early age. I have always loved computers and gadgets. I enjoyed building them and taking them apart.
Uh-huh.
I'm passionate to learn new things and create an opportunity to implement those. And coming to my family, I belong to nuclear family. My family has four members, including me. My father name is Nasimha Rao and my mother name is Shivanagalakshmi. And I have an elder sister. She completed her graduation in ECE stream. And coming to my hobbies, in my free time, I have taken classes for lower standards, which increases my confidence levels. And I like to play outdoor games, which helps me to be more energetic. Through this hobby, I have acquired the habits of teamwork, leadership, and discipline. And I like to travel a lot and visiting new places, especially devotional temples.
Mm-hmm.
This traveling helps me to introduce different kinds of peoples and their culture, and also helps me to learn good things from them. And coming to my strengths, I'm self-motivated, self-controlled, and hardworking person with positive attitude towards my career. I'm a team lead. It is a skill I have picked up in school and college as a member of various sports teams like Kho, Kabaddi, etc. And I'm a problem solver. I enjoy taking challenges. Every new challenge makes me more strong and do best things in my life. And coming to my weaknesses, sometimes I concentrate too much on single task until it is done perfectly. And I'm not feel comfortable until finish the work in time. And coming to my goals, my short-term goal is I want to settle in such a platform where can I grow my career along with the organization. I can grow my skills and get more and more knowledge, which helps me in future. And coming to my long-term goal, to become more responsible and knowledge personality and achieve good position in the organization. In further years, I want to see myself taking bigger responsibilities. That's all about me.
That's really great, Ramya. You almost covered every point, and yeah, all the points are covered. And you have spoken about your interest in IT. So actually, that would add more upon this. So as you said, you love more gadgets and all. They'll be asking you questions on your new technologies. So they'll ask you a new mobile and say what would be your interest in that. So which is your new latest technology that has came into the market. So some questions might be might you might have I mean you should face them. So try preparing on that. Try to, I mean, when you're going to the interview, just try searching for the new gadgets, new technologies that are into the market if you want to use this line again. Okay.
Yeah, okay, ma'am.
Okay, yeah, thank you, Ramya, thank you for
Thank you,
that.
ma'am. Thank you.
You're welcome. Can we have Shravani Vaditya?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Can you please introduce yourself?
Yes, ma'am. Good evening, ma'am. Thank you for giving the opportunity to introduce myself. I am Shravani Vartya and I am from Anantapur. When coming to my education, currently I am pursuing BTech in the stream of Electrical and Electronics Engineering at Sri Padmavati Mahila Vishwavidyalayam, Tirupati. I completed my 12th standard and schooling in State Board. I am good in C and OOPS concepts in C++ and basic Python, which I have learned in academics and as of my interest, I learned from Google and YouTube. I attended workshop on basics of low voltage switchgear at Siemens SV Tirupati and another workshop on basics of cybersecurity organized by APS. I achieved first place in quiz held in 12th standard and second place in essay writing in schooling. I participated in brain amplifier, electroethic, and smart move in national level techno crack test. My strengths are I can easily interact with other people. I have effective communication with good leadership skills, teamwork, and creativity. In my free time, I would like to play games and listening music. That's it, ma'am.
Are you there? Yeah. Shravani, your resume, I mean, your introduction part is good, is basic. Whatever you added, you know it, right? So what I have given you the extra points today, so you can add them in your introduction part and try preparing it more. Uh, Whatever you said is fine. I mean, I don't say they're not a level of good, but they're average. But to have it more interesting or to have it extraordinary, you can add some more points which we discussed today. Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
ma'am.
So, I mean, your strengths and all, whatever you spoke. So, you said you like playing games. So, you can add up strengths from that game. So, saying that I like this game because in which there we have a team and we used to be in a team. We know each and everyone's weakness and strength. So, that is how we build up a team. And I used to play such games very frequently. Like that, you can add and show up your knowledge. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, Shravani. So Amrut is asking, like my manager told, if you have weakness, then they will reject you easily. If you have weakness, rectify it, and my manager is okay. So Amrut, yeah, as I told you, the weakness, whatever you're telling, should not be a self weakness. So it should not be a selfish thing. So it need to be something which is useful for the company, which could be a benefit to the company. As Kiran and Ramya has spoken about their weakness, stating that my weakness is to complete the work, and that is where I lose my energy, and I wouldn't be able to eat, or I wouldn't be able to come down to that. So that is where those weakness comes up, stating that those can be a beneficial to the company. So that is how you can actually turn off your weakness as a strength to the company, which can be a positive to them. Okay. So Amrut, so if they say rectify it, yes, the weakness which are to the self mode, selfish mode, I mean your self mode, those weakness when you're mentioning into the resume, then you have to tell to overcome this. Like, see, my weakness is that I am very I get angry on things very easily. I get frustrated on things easily. To overcome that, I started doing yoga from the past 5 years. That's where I have turned myself into a average person now. I don't get easily frustrated. I don't get easily I mean tempered, short tempered these days, because of which I have been trying to do my yoga on every frequent days. So this is how you can actually mention your self weakness as well as a I mean, how do you rectify it? How do you modificate it? Is that way you can actually present yourself? Okay, Amrit. Yeah. So can I have Anil unmuted, please? Anil Kopula.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Hi, Anil. Can we have your introduction, please?
Okay, ma'am, sure. I am Anil Kopla from Telangana. I am doing mechanical engineering from Mallareddy Engineering College. With I have currently aggregate percentage is 61 percentage. I have done my diploma from Government Polytechnic with 86 percentage and a 10th schooling from Sri Vivekananda Vidyalayam with 9 CGPA. I have started developing my software skills in programming in Python and C basics. And I have also participated in coding platforms like CodeChef and HackerRank. And I'm doing now a project on air purification with using high efficiency particulate air. with a team of 5 members, and I am the team leader. I am very resilient and versatile. Uh, I'm very quick learner. I motivate myself. And coming to my hobbies, uh, I'm fond to playing chess, reading books called Mythology of Mahabharat, playing, um, listening to music, watching movies, internet surfing. That's it now.
Yeah. So Anil, I want to give you some points here. So you
Okay,
have
ma'am.
said that you're fond of Mahabharata. So why and all? Also, if you explain, it would be adding your like uniqueness in that. Okay, so because there is some epic going on and a complete culture and history we could see in that, and there are some characters like this and this, which can show me some, which can tell me about my team building activities, or which can tell me about my strengths, how I can overcome my inner soul, and then how can I just interact with the world. All those points you can actually put some points of that concept, because that is where you're getting separated from others, right? Because everybody has
Okay,
all the
ma'am.
other properties, but you said the Mahabharata property, which is a great thing. So try to point out those properties in that, like how was Arjuna acting in that, and how was Krishna giving some points on it. So that is where you can actually relate with the today's world, and then you can put some points in that. Okay.
Okay, ma'am. I definitely keep some points.
Yeah, yeah. So you will be like postulating from the others, so you can actually add these points to your resume. Okay, guys, and
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
you're welcome, Manil. So last but not the least, so at the end, everybody's saying that's it, ma'am, that's it about me. So instead of that, give a question to the HR. So, ma'am, this is all about me, and how would you prefer my profile? How would you understand? Do you want to understand me more, or do you want me ask? I mean, do you want to have an interaction on my resume, ma'am? Like that, just try dragging it to the next level, so that even you will be given an opportunity to ask a question to HR, right? So instead of saying that's it, tell that this is all about about my part, ma'am, in a short term. But yeah, I would like to give you more presentation of me if we travel together for a longer time, so that I mean, while taking up me in the job, meanwhile I can show you more in perfect characters or positive characters of me, so that which can be useful to the company. So that is how you can drag a line of yours, okay, to the end. I'm talking about the end point. Okay, guys, do you have any queries to ask, or do you want to get on to those points which we want to add up? So nothing. Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, team. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for attending this session. So, this is all about today's class.